Hello, listeners. Welcome to another episode of News Analysis. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. But if you're just joining us, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so we can give you recent updates on happenings around us, so we can give you comments and notifications and analysis on the news happening around. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment below. On today's episode of News Analysis, the elder statesman in the person of Chief Edwin Clark has urged the president, or rather warned the president, that Nigeria does not belong to him alone. The prominent South-South leader, Chief Edwin Clark, has urged the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to avoid tribalism and nepotism in his appointment. Now, there was this statement that Buhari always made, that he belongs to everybody and he belongs to nobody. That statement cast that year because we knew it was not true. He belonged to one person and it was obvious. Now, this is the same thing that Chief Clark is urging Buhari to adopt. Although Buhari did not adopt he's urging Tinubu to adopt this policy. Clark accused the president of only giving appointments to his cronies, that is his own people, his paddy, without considering their competence for such position. Me sef I dey talk this thing. This appointment where Tinubu just they do like this. What are the criteria for these appointments? Are people just giving out names and he's accepting? Are these people actually competent? What is the criteria? Were they checked? Have they been faithful with little positions and are now giving big positions? Niger Point reports that the leader of the Pan-Nigerian Delta Forum has made the allegation on Sunday during the day's edition of Inside Success with Laula Akande on Channels Television. He urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to realize that Nigeria does not belong to him alone and that every Nigerian should be treated equally. In the case of appointments, the president should pick from the north, west, south, and east. Everyone should be carried along, not just one side, as he says this is actually tribalism and would not make Nigeria to grow forward. He also urged the president to ensure that these people are competent. Don't just pick people because they say they will do well or they say they won't do well. According to the elder statesman, he said the problem in Nigeria would remain except the leadership experiences this attitude of carrying everyone along, and the leadership also has to embrace everybody. Believe it or not, Nigeria is not for one man. Believe it or not, Nigeria is multifaceted, filled with a lot of people from north, west, south, and east. Nigeria no fit belong to even one person, because there are over 500,000 ethnic groups in the country. Nigeria no fit belong to one person. Just the majority group, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, there are still subsects within it, not to talk of the minority group. Now true, you know if you carry everybody along, but at least let every region feel as if the government finds them important. According to the elder statesman, he said, I think the leadership should embrace everybody in this country. But today, you look for all the friends, whether they are competent, whether they are honest or not. Nigeria does not belong to Mr. President though. Nigeria belongs to everybody. Every Nigerian is equal. And unless we believe that every Nigerian can rise to the top of the position, otherwise there will be no Nigeria. The problems will still be there. Now the elder statesman talk am. During this interview, he poured out his heart. Say, abeg, make Tinubu no vex. Tribalism don to chop Nigeria. And this one wey e don even enter power talk say emi lokan, wahala dey o. Mean say na one place, na just the west go dey chop this money. He say no be so. Tinubu should spread his wings and try as much as possible to carry everyone along. But omo, is it possible? As stated earlier, even Buhari said he's for everybody. See where the matter reach. Last na im people in favor. Now Tinubu don enter power too. He say emi lokan. E be like say na only Yoruba people he go favor. How we go do this country like this? e be like say no be everybody go chop dis power true true. E be like say no be everybody go chop from inside dis national cake. Anyways, Nigerians don talk their own. The highest we can do is to advise. The highest we can do na to talk. Na why I dey tell you, don't forget to leave your comments behind, because at least if one person talk, if two person talk, e fit shake small table. So don't forget to leave your comments behind, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that as news dey come, we go dey give you updates.